All right, Justin Bruce, thank you so much. Of course, the holidays coming up fast, believe it or not. People sometimes may be looking for which charities to donate to, perhaps. United Way is always an excellent choice because they are involved in so many charities. Now, they've just launched a new tool. To tell us about that is Elena Mule with the United Way. Thank you so much for being here, Elena. I do appreciate it. So talk to me about this. What is it called and what is it all about?
It's called Community Connect, and it's an online tool for information that brings together information on education, health and well-being, and financial stability from a lot of different sources, and it includes not only community data, but information on different programs and what's working well in our community, and information from people. So we have community stories in there as well, and it's meant to bring together all that information so that ourselves and other charities in town can make the best decisions they can when understanding what are the problems and what are the best ways that we can solve them.
Yeah, right, because obviously the needs of us here in Southern Nevada could be very different from the needs of, say, people obviously in Phoenix or Southern California. And so because you guys are sort of the hub, I always feel like United Way is the hub of so many charities, and so you have access to so much information and the real need that's out there, so people can just go onto your website now and sort of figure out, oh, okay, this is maybe perhaps if I'm interested in donating either my time or money, this is an area that I think could go a long way.
Exactly. We want to provide paths to engagement and allow people to interact with the issues that they think matter the most and help them be better informed about what they're getting involved with and how they're getting involved. So on the site there's also pages to give, advocate, volunteer, or also add your voice and tell your story and share your experience about programs you've worked with or issues that you're having in the community as well.
For people who might go on it, what do you think they might be surprised about as far as what some of our needs are or may not be?
Well, there's some really interesting information on there, and one of the things that I think is most interesting about the tool is we drilled down into more specific information. So when we look at something like graduation rates, we're not just looking at Clark County, we're looking at all the neighborhood schools so that we can understand which high schools have the greatest need and how we can support them. So I think people will be surprised to see how things are happening in their specific neighborhood, not necessarily just the county as a whole, but what's happening in their own zip code and on their own block level.
Yeah, and so this is a great place for people. It's almost like one-stop shopping to sort of understand everything that's sort of happening in our community. It's not all sort of parceled out between 10 different or 12 different websites. You guys have essentially trying to have all this information in one spot for people so they can understand and digest it.
Exactly. It's meant to be really visual so people can interact with it in whatever way makes the most sense for them, whether it's a map or a line graph or just a PDF report. And it's constantly updated as soon as the information is updated as well. So we never have to go in and question that either.
All right, and so people, they just want to go what? Go to your website? How do they figure this out? What's
you
the
go
best way to get
to uwsn.org/community connect.
Okay, a lot to take on. We're going to try and have that up on our website at some point today, just so people, if they want to go, they can go check it out. Elena, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Best of luck. What a great idea.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.